Anyway, roses do really well here. Okay, so we have that bush, which I hacked back, and it'll produce beautiful red roses that smell really good. Yeah. And then down this way. So, this would be an ideal place for Orthodox lay people to come and live a semi-ascetic lifestyle. Not the same as being in a monastery, which there is one very nearby, St. Silouan's Monastery, Rocor, which people could obviously visit. And they have services sometimes, not all the time. They don't have a Hiro monk yet, but they often come to church. It's really fun when the monks come to St. Susanna, which is only like 2 miles from the monastery. From here, we're like 5-6 miles from the church and the monastery. So here's a rose. I guess you'd call it a bush. And I think a chainsaw would be good. Here's the visqueen. And some of the stuff that is trying to grow out here, or will try to grow again, is actually asparagus, and it's delicious. And of course, there's the rosemary. Zorro, are you using the apricot tree as a scratching post? Yeah, this apricot tree is kind of miraculous. It was really diseased for a while, and then, I don't know, we were praying and stuff, and then last year it produced perfect apricots with no red spots all over them. So thank you, Jesus, for healing the apricot tree without us doing anything. Here's another rose bush tree that needs to be cut back. So that's 2 back here so far, and then there's the 3rd. And actually, there's a 4th, which really needs help because it's growing up inside of one of the olive trees that we're hoping to be able to afford to get. Oh, there's doves. Look. Yeah, there's doves nesting in here. You got to see one. We have like 5 doves here. Okay, anyway, so that rose bush needs to be trimmed. Oh, there he goes. Oh, come back. Anyway, yeah, the doves are interesting because, they usually sound very sweet and cuckoo, coo, 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 when they're not going demanding food. We keep filling up the bird feeders with seed. We had to go buy another huge bag because they're eating us out of house and home. There's so many birds around here. Yes, Zorro. Mommy's here. Hi, you want to say hi to the people? You're a good boy. You kind of act like a dog. Oh, look, a rake. We need that. Anyway, down here, back of the olive grove part of it, we have like 48 olive trees, and so we are hoping to be able to afford to get them properly pruned and trimmed and shaped so they can look like actual olive plantation. Okay, now over here is where the watering system stops. So the reason these olive trees are not as tall as the others is because we only water to here because we didn't used to own this. So again, like I said, now we own all the way down this, the right-of-way is over here for the railroad. And the train goes by like maybe 4 times a week or a little more. So it's great. I love it. The sound is great. It's interesting. But we own all the way down to the end of this, to where the road is there. And then the road goes out into the glorious Red Hills, where I have my 2 prayer caves that I can take you to. So you can sit in a prayer cave and say your Jesus prayer. Anyway, all right, this is getting long. Whoa. Yeah, there's always another dove. Thank you. I love doves. That's one of the bird feeders. Where is it? Yeah, right there. It's still pretty full. That puppy filled it yesterday. Okay. And this is the land right here. That would be, I'm out of breath. I didn't do anything. Yeah, we need help because I have a lot of fatigue, so I'm actually going to the doctor now and trying to figure out. I have a potassium deficiency, so we're working on that. I'm gonna have to modify my Lenten fast. Anyway, this is where we would have the RV park. I know it looks small, but it would come out way past this fence. So picture the fence being gone, and this road probably at this point being moved over closer to the road, closer to the phone pole. Well, no, we probably won't be allowed to do that because it has the wires. Anyway, we'll widen this road a little bit. So RVs would come in this way and then pull into like 4 or 5 slots, and then they could pull right out when they're leaving. And then maybe against this area, this fence area, we would have a couple or 3 trailers that we own, that people could live in, you know, residentially, and maybe have like an exchange for living here. They could work with us. And then at the very end of the property down there by the other fence, I'm hoping we can put a manufactured home down there, just so that my husband and I, Elias and I, don't have to live either in, well, so that the RVs are also available for people to stay in, and we don't have to live in the healing center, because that's for other people too. Anyway, that's just a little more of a tour. Okay, God bless everybody. That'll probably be it for today. It's enough. Okay, thank you for watching. Be sure to share and like and subscribe. Eventually we'll have some more substantive content, hopefully, if I get the blessing for that. Okay, bye.